The following video is rated PG, which may contain material that is unsuitable for younger viewers.
Welcome to G4p TV Breakfast, Late Edition. Yes, this is our alternative name for this podcast whenever we produce episodes without a premiere, or simply airing them outside our breakfast slot.
Now, as you all know, Galaxy Radio has been rocked by another tragedy. We have lost yet another presenter of Chuckcast, and that is Orange Bird. Orange Bird was shot and killed by Joseph Stevens during an episode of Chuckcast earlier on Wednesday, and everyone was, well, shocked and saddened by his loss. Many of you guys have been asking, when is this ever going to end? Why would Joseph do this? Could Chuck's other family members be next? Well, we don't know what is the outcome of this situation, but the police are working tirelessly to get Joseph locked up, and anxiety too.
Now, here's what we have for today. Following Orange Bird's death on January 15th, how did this impact the Yellowverse, and how could it have been prevented? Our criminal expert Dr. Derek Burrows will be joining us in the studio.
Also in the program, the Nintendo Switch 2 was finally announced to the public after several leaks. But, what kind of game titles will the new console have? We'll be talking exactly about that later on.
And Microsoft Sam is also joining us on the phone, and we'll be talking about the return of Rafflecast, and also give us some behind-the-scenes gossip too. Now, it's over to the news.
This is Maribel McGuire with the G4p News. David Lynch, an American filmmaker and actor who received critical acclaim for his films distinguished by their surrealist dreamlike qualities, has died on Wednesday at the age of 78. Lynch studied painting before he began making short films in the late 1960s. His first feature-length film was the 1977 independent surrealist film Eraserhead. Lynch later created the short-lived ABC series Twin Peaks with Mark Frost, for which he was nominated for 5 Primetime Emmy Awards, including Outstanding Directing for a Drama Series and Outstanding Writing for a Drama Series. Lynch said in an August 2024 interview with Sight and Sound that he was suffering from emphysema due to years of smoking, and had become housebound due to health risks. Following the Southern California wildfires in January earlier this year, Lynch was evacuated from his home, while it was reported that these events preceded a terminal decline in his health. Tributes were being paid to Lynch, including Steven Spielberg, Martin Scorsese, Nicolas Cage, among many others. David Lynch would have been next Monday, 79 years old. David Lynch was widely known for his dreamlike, eerie, sometimes horrific film and TV productions, but fans shouldn't forget his recent contribution to online culture in an unexpectedly legendary YouTube series. David Lynch's movie and TV productions firmly cemented the director as one of the most distinctive filmmakers in our era. His unique vision netted him both Emmy nominations for the beloved series Twin Peaks as well as multiple Oscar nominations, for films including The Elephant Man, Blue Velvet, and Mulholland Drive. While his movie and TV productions gradually diminished in number, in recent years the esteemed director surprised the internet with a charmingly upbeat series of YouTube videos that took the internet by storm. In other news, Asmongold says Elon Musk crossed a line after claiming that he isn't good at video games as the Twitch streamer continues to feud with the world's richest man. Elon Musk has been at the center of gaming controversy for months now after the SpaceX CEO became the best Diablo 4 player in the world. Following this, he turned his attention to Path of Exile 2 and quickly started dominating, but creators such as Quin69 and Asmongold found some inconsistencies with his gameplay, prompting claims that someone else had been using his account. Asmongold even wagered that he'd stream exclusively on X for a full year if Musk could prove he was the one actually controlling the account, leading Elon to joke about having a Chinese alter ego playing for him. Eventually, Elon opted to leak DMS from the Twitch star discussing his editors and accused Asmon of needing to ask his boss for permission before he can do anything. While Fortnite fans are excited to welcome the all-new Nintendo Switch 2 handheld, one thing that's worrying has come to mind. After an excruciating wait, the Nintendo Switch 2 has finally been officially revealed and it's already gaining lots of traction, with fans all over the world sharing their thoughts about the new handheld device, including Fortnite players. Of course, the idea of playing the Battle Royale title in the upcoming handheld sounds very exciting, especially since the Switch 2's Joy-Cons no doubt look like a massive upgrade to its predecessor. However, despite that being the case, the community can't help but share their concerns regarding one thing toward its release. Donkey Kong looks very different from his typical gaming appearance in the Switch 2's Mario Kart 9 reveal footage thanks to a redesign. Alongside Nintendo finally giving fans their first look at the Switch 2, the other big talking point for the trailer was confirming that a new Mario Kart game is on the way. The first new entry in the franchise since 2014, Mario Kart 9, the name given to the new project by fans, has been a huge talking point. From speculation that it'll be bigger than ever and allow for up to 24 racers to battle it out at one time, to new maps, items, and more, there's a lot of anticipation for the new racer. In weather, the cloudy days continue with a chance of fog as we head to the weekend, where on Sunday, there will be foggy skies ahead, and Tuesday we'll be seeing sleet rain. The news can be watched again on the G4p TV Studios channel and on Spotify.
Alright, joining us now is criminal expert Derek Burrows. So Derek, thank you for coming. What can you tell us about Orangebird's death, and what are your thoughts on it?
Well, I have no words to describe what happened a couple of days ago. When I learned that Orange died, I was shocked. I only watched an episode of The Bird Family when Orange Bird's character, who was a fictionalized version of himself, getting shot to death. Yes, I may find it sad, but no one could have predicted that this would overshadow his actual death. I have been dealing with this, well, Joseph Steffens' case for a long time now. He was married to Teresa Steffens, who was also involved in criminal activities. I don't understand why they're both criminals. They are just like Bonnie and Clyde. I learned that Chuck previously killed 2 women that Joseph loved before Teresa, but he claimed that it was self-defense and said that Joseph brainwashed them. Anxiety, on the other hand, was a monster. We all thought she was just an innocent Disney character, but it turned out she wasn't. She had a history in which she watched her parents die and suffered from PTSD. She was not a hero, she was a villain. I hope everyone understands that.
Do you think Orange's death could have been prevented?
Yes, obviously. To be frank, it should have never happened if Galaxy Radio increased security. I mean, this man tried numerous times to get into the building to do something to Chuck and his crew, but never got the chance. That wasn't until now. I mean, why would Joseph do this to Chuck's family like that? What he did was completely unacceptable, and he should be arrested for it. It's not the first time I have seen a presenter from a podcast dying. It already happened with Kiff back in the summer of 2024, then Paper and Candle in November, and now Orange. I also remember when Anne Boonchua was killed by Rex Sasseer's Mafia in a drive-by shooting, which was despicable. I truly don't understand why most Galaxy Radio podcasts, except this one, keep having these protesters there. I mean, all they do is protest for no reason, and sometimes criminals try to hurt the staff. I mean, this is just wrong. They are just podcasts, not serialized drama or any other crap. To be frank, I'd wish to see the end of this insanity one day, because if Chuck Bird and his family really do end up falling into the hands of anxiety, everything will be over. That's all I could say about that.
Thank you, Dr. Burrows.
Alright, so we randomly decided to swap presenters because we can't have just 2 in this episode. Luli.
But anyway, if you are a die-hard fan of Nintendo, then you're going to love this news. It has just been announced that Nintendo Switch 2 was officially revealed. I already watched the trailer of it, and it's pretty exciting. I have been waiting for a long time for this console to come out.
Yeah, we just got Nintendo Switch 2 before GTA 6. I mean, how crazy is that? This is what it looks like. It looks different compared to its original one, and you can also see a screenshot of one of the games that will be available on the console, which is what we're going to talk about next.
Yeah, but I have no idea how much this will cost, or when it will come out. I'm hinting at an April 2025 release, or a later date. Who knows? It's up to you.
So yeah, Nintendo announced some games that will be available on the Nintendo Switch 2, but we have no idea what to expect. What we do know is that one of the games that could be out on that new console will be another Mario Kart game. The name for this game will be, what fans will call it, Mario Kart 9. We don't know much about it, but it is possible that it will have more races than ever before, new tracks, and other new additions, including a redesigned version of Donkey Kong. I mean, wow. Look at him. He looks completely different compared to how he used to look.
Yeah. He looks exactly like him from the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
But yeah, G4p News will continue to deliver more information about the Nintendo Switch 2 as they come in, and we'll of course talk more about that in the coming months.
So now, it is time to talk to Microsoft Sam. Hi Sam, how are you today?
Pretty good, thank you very much. As you can tell, everyone here in the G4p TG studios is really busy, and it's always been the case since. I'm also sorry about what happened with Orangebird recently, and I'll send out my condolences to his family. After all, I'm excited to tell you that we are getting Rafflecast back after a Christmas break. We originally wanted to start a new season last week, but we got too busy, so we pushed it to a week late.
And what can you tell us about the new additions to the new season? Are there gonna be any changes?
Well, not much changes will be made for the new season, but the only addition is that the G4p Verse News has been acquired by G4p News since the news brand launched. I'd rather not tell you more about the new Rafflecast season, but we are working on the production of a new episode which should hopefully come out later today. And about the behind the scenes of our G4p Verse videos, well, you see, Norman occasionally writes the episodes himself without needing to write the lines for Alex and the others, whenever they are too busy with other stuff. Frustrating, I know, but that's how it works. We're still trying to have the season 2 finale of TG's NPC logo bloopers, which has been going on forever, so as long as it doesn't come out, no episodes from other TG shows will be made. The only exception is Families, which is still going, as we speak. Well, that's all I could say, but I can't say anything else, because I've got work to do.
Sure. Thanks for having us, Sam. Good luck.
And that pretty much wraps up today's G4p TV breakfast, or shall I say, the late edition. It's kind of weird saying that though.
But don't forget, the new season of Rafflecast will begin later today, so stay tuned for that. We can't tell if this is going to be a premiere or a regular upload, but we'll see. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Have a great weekend everyone. Bye.